subscribe to the Blaze Ramble.
It's the after party. It's the after party. Blaze on fire. Feeling hearty. Say what? The after party. Yeah. The after party. Sheffield singing. Never tardy.
Oh, I forgot to put this in online. What is happening, Blades? We're looking in the wrong camera as well. What is happening, Blades? Oh, you good? Welcome back to the Blades Ramble. I am, of course, Jimmy, and this is the after party. And it's the after party because what's happened, Jamie Dumpling?
Has anybody seen Ipswich?
Has anybody seen Ipswich? We won't get too cocky because they are massively higher up in the league than we are. It's a really good result for us today. I've loads I want to say on this game. We are at the after party at the Hilton Hotel. If anybody wants to join us, Jamie, if you want to go a little bit higher, mate, a little bit higher. Thank you. Just point down a little bit if you can. Don't have to do it here. Don't have to do it here. Zoom the camera. It don't matter. I just look like I'm only bottom half of the screen. Oh, it's fine, is it? So Jamie Dumpling, the new cameraman for the Ramble, he's saying it's absolutely fine. Anyway, so Sheffield United have beaten Ipswich Town by 3-1, and it was very, very impressive. It's. Do you know what we call that? We call that typical United, because we've gone away to Charlton, who are below us in the league. We've had 9 men. Understandably, we understand all the context, but we couldn't beat Charlton at Charlton. We couldn't beat a very beatable Southampton on their worst run for ages. And then we come up against the form team in the league today, Ipswich Town. Everybody is fearing the worst. I'd already set up a 90 after 90, thinking we're not going to get a win, so I'll just set up a stream. And here we are, doing the after party. I'm scrambling, trying to put one together last minute. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. What happened with the team today then? So we have Michael, he switched it up a little bit today. Switched it, people are taking me out, Dumpling it background, I love it. We switched it up a little bit today. He went 4-2-3-1. And this was something that we talked about, going one up top and packing the midfield a little bit more. But Andy the Blade, on the way to the game, I have to say, was telling me the team he would put out. And he said, to be fair, I would go 4-2-3-1. He said, I'd go Michael Cooper in goal, Sariki right back, you've got to go McGuinness and Meekers at current situation, and McCallum at left back. He says, I'd play Sidior Arblaster alongside Tom Davis. He said, I'll have Callum O'Hare in the 10, Gus Amer on the left, Brooks on the right, and Pat Bamford up front. That is the team that played. Unbelievable, unbelievable. So, and I think we sort of caught Ipswich by surprise a little bit. I think they were expecting a 4-4-2 from us. We played really well. We played really well today. A couple of little things that you could pick up on. Patrick Bamford's picked up a red card late on in the game, which is really disappointing. I have to say, 2 stupid bookings. And a little bit like we talk about with Wilder, when Wilder is having a pop or he's doing something that some fans are split on, you have to acknowledge that that is part of the Chrissy Wilder that's the character of Chrissy Wilder, and that's what you have to take when you know that he's going to be a manager of your club, because he's got that as a side of his personality. We talked about this with Bamford when he first came in, a quality player. We're not changing on it. We sponsor him. We love Patrick Bamford here on the Blades Ramble. But he'll be disappointed today with 2 silly bookings, and he's got that in his locker, unfortunately. We knew that before he came, and we have to accept it as part of his game that we'd all like to see come out of his game. But we've got to accept that's part of his game if we're going to have him leading the line for us. He now misses Millwall away, along with Gyro, most likely. We'll get an update from the manager soon. But also with Japhet Tanganga as well. That is our strongest possible spine out of Millwall away. So it's sometimes a little bit like 1 step forward with United, 2 steps back. But that doesn't mean we can't enjoy today, because it's been an unbelievable victory for Sheffield United, and it proves that we can hang with the best in this division. They were depleted, no doubt about it. They had no Nunes, they had no Philogene, they had no Akpom, but some of the quality they brought off the bench were incredible. Jack Clark coming in for Philogene, unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable player. And he ran as a merry dance sometimes today. I'm going to get a couple of comments off before. Pardon? They're saying they can hear me. What? Oh, check that they can hear me. Thanks, Jimmy. Well, if they couldn't, then I'm sure I'd be told. Just let me know if you can hear me. That's a fair point from Jamie Dumpling, to be honest. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you can. We tested it earlier. We've done a bit of filming today earlier on before the game, which hopefully you'll see on the channel soon. Audio's good, mate. Says Batman Lou. Thank you, my mates. Right, let's get into some comments. Matt says, hey, Jimmy Gutted cannot be there after the game. Was too busy. All the best to Jamie down under, pal. Wow, what a win. So good, O'Hare. He's giving you a thumbs up in background. We'll get you on before him, pal. Wow, what a win. So good. O'Hare, what a player. And Cooper back to his best. So good today. He also says, also stupid from Big Pat at the end. Absolutely. What's he thinking? Already on a yellow card to dive, and it was 100% a dive. It was a dive. Say it quietly, is the playoffs back on? Of the Blades, of the Ramble. Enjoy the after party, Ramblers. I'm not even looking yet. I'm not even looking at where we are. Kim says, woohoo, what a game. Kept you on your feet. And up the Blades, up the Ramble, like and subscribe. Let's keep this going. Sarah says, that was a tense game, but over the moon with the points, up the Blades, up the Ramble. Action Location says, Cooper back to his best. Absolute, what a shout as well. He's got the player of the match today, Michael Cooper, and he deserves every single bit of it. I've got a loiterer here, so I'm just going to have to call her out. No, I'm not. She's left. Story of my life. Cooper was back to his best today. I thought it was superb. Up the Blades, fantastic win. Had faith they would dig in today and bounce back, says Batman Lou. Have a great evening, pal. Only wish I could be there with you. 3 goals again. Ole, ole. Batman will return in February. Up all the Rambles. Mark says, evening, Jim. So pleased. I was wrong about the result, but I stand by that. We are an inconsistent side. 100% we are. Onwards and upwards, up the Blades. Jimmy says, just won the hardest of the last 3 games. Great performance. I think a lot of us had written off today, including me. Great to be wrong. It is great to be wrong. It is great to be wrong. 3 Reds. 3 Reds. Where are we in the league for the most Reds, says Mark. I'm not sure, to be honest. Somebody were telling me, though, today, that's Pat's first red card in his career. I don't know if that's right, but he's had a storied career, hasn't he? But first red card, apparently. Andy says, big win. Shame about the sending off. Up the Blades. His own doing, unfortunately. Love him, but it's absolutely his own doing. John says, excellent first half, gritty second half. Hamer showed more effort. I thought Hamer was very good today. I mean, I was saying, it's good effort from Hamer. For Hamer. Tom Davis was very good. I agree, and controlled the midfield. Cooper was man of the match. Ipswich goalie kept him in the game. A surprising but great win. Raymondo says, didn't get today, but it sounded brilliant. Well done, lads. Can we? Can we? Yes, we can. Up the Blades, up all the Rambles. Like and subscribe. Steve says, happy to be wrong on this result. Mate, we're all wrong on this result. Don't be judging, don't be like calling yourself, because nobody called a win today, or very few. Very few. In fact, Statman Jack did, so I have to give him his flowers. He might be about somewhere, or he certainly will be later on. Oh, is he not? Okay. Onwards we march with Wilder's Army, up the Blades, up the Ramble. Positive Jack says, what a performance. I backed us to win, just saying, and if Jack Clark is a £15 million, Brooks and Femi are about 25 each. I thought Jack Clark looked dangerous for them today. Proper performance. Tom Davis, take a bow. Thought Ipswich were very mardy, jumping to the floor, rolling about, chasing City off the pitch. Can tell we're in the Prem, can't you? They were in the Prem, can't you? Oh, here he goes. Andy the Blade again. Just going around, getting people, just interrupting me halfway through and saying, can someone have a quick word? Unbelievable.
Can we just give a big shout out to James from Ipswich? We're Blaze and we live in Ipswich and we love the Blaze, but we hate Ipswich. James, we love you.
Top man, love that. Thank you, my mate. Cheers, pal. There we go. Decent shout out that from Blades in Ipswich. It's actually a lot busier than it looks on camera, but oh, hang on.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Come on then. Come on. You can't tease the people with an appearance and then just off you go. What are you saying, Andy the Blade, about the performance today?
I thought it were an excellent performance today. Back up with the top performances we've had all season. The Stoke ones and the Leicester ones. I thought it was really good. Slightly disappointing to have Bamford sent off at the end.
What are your thoughts on that? Because I've given mine.
Yeah, it was a bit silly. Obviously, kicked the hoardings, which is a bit daft, and then it's 50-50 whether he dived or not, but I think the majority think that he did dive, so...
Bamford done a Bamford?
Bamford done a Bamford, but to be honest, he brings so much other things to the team. You know,
You have to forgive those flaws.
I will forgive him. I wouldn't forgive him with other people. But I'll forgive him for Bamford.
What did you think to Tom Cannon's appearance today?
Did he come on?
Oh, you're a joke, honestly.
Chrissy, well, all right, he did all right. He works hard, does Tom Cannon now, but yeah, he's not one of my favourites.
Callum O'Hare scored a great goal today. Lovely little lift over the goalkeeper. Didn't quite see whether the clattering was a late challenge or whatever, but while they went mad on the sidelines, what did you think to that goal and that incident afterwards? Did you see much of it?
I saw exactly the same as you did, Jim, because I was sat outside here. So whatever you saw, I saw.
You're meant to be a scout. You're meant to pick up things that other people don't.
That means that you know that we didn't see what happened.
Well, I didn't see it. I didn't know whether you'd seen anything.
Oh, I know we didn't. It was great. He did. Callum O'Hare did so well, but I think from what I can remember, really, the goalkeeper came out, just spread-eagled himself. Spread-eagled, and probably just caught Callum O'Hare, which is just one of those coming together things. I don't think it was anything too nasty, but yeah, unlucky.
Are we all man of the match today?
Coops.
Yeah, absolutely right. He's got the man of the match, hasn't he? And fully deserved it.
Yeah.
Back to his best.
Not far off. But I thought a lot of people played well today. I thought there weren't many who didn't have a good game. There were one or two who were a little bit iffy, certainly to start off with. Ben Mee started off slowly. I thought McCallum started off slowly. But I thought, in general, good performance from nearly everybody.
Love that, Dad. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. See you soon. I'll see you very soon, since we're going home together. Right, let's have a look. What else have we got on here? I can't remember where we left off. I know I read John's out. Happy to be wrong. Jack said his bits. This result teaches us to fear absolutely no one, says Jack. Gus, well done. Great point, mate. Great point. In fact, before I forget, I'm going to star this next comment so I know exactly where we are. I'm going to play this.
Bold and brilliant, that's our lead. Knows the pitch like the back of his knee. No need for hair, he's got strategy. Football genius, yeah. That's Baldy.
Evening. I've been dumped. By Jimmy. How are you all? I hope you're all right. Your bingo numbers tonight are a really good game today. Enjoyed it. I've been proper stitched up here. He's gone. Really good game. I don't know if you watched it at home. Fantastic performance, my lads. I thought away were really good. Brooks did really well. I'm quite critical of Brooks very often. I don't know which camera to look at. Hello, Jamie. Jamie's a bit taller than me. Yeah. Away are very good. Peck really back to form today with Peck. Tom Davies, who I'm also critical of, really good player. Struggled with injuries, obviously, but did really well today. Sariki got it was just a good team performance. I think it looked a penalty from where I sit on the cop. I've looked afterwards on Twitter. It looks a penalty, a soft penalty, but it's definitely not a yellow card. Get your comments in. Let's see what you think about it. It looked a yellow to me. I don't know about anything else. Apart from that, the beer at the tap was good. Jimmy's walking back, so hopefully he'll come back in. Absolutely stitched me up there, mate. Stitched me up.
That is well done, mate. Bald and brilliant, as always.
I thought I was going to get interviewed. Yeah. And you're just like, off you go. Cheers, mate. Hey, good game, though, wasn't it?
Very good game, mate. Just talking to my dad about Michael Cooper.
Oh, that's good.
Are we seeing him return to his best?
He's getting there, isn't he? Yeah. He looked really good today. Especially that mistake by me, where he covered him down on the left.
Well, I thought he could have maybe got out to that, but he chose to go backwards, didn't he? He still saved it.
And also, not only that, it just when the ball came in the box, he looked like Coops again. Yeah. You know, he weren't static on his line. He was very proactive coming out. Yeah. And as a centre half, you've got to be happy with that. If your keeper's coming and taking it, you're up. Thank you very much. Move on. Both fullbacks outstanding. I thought McCallum again. What a player.
Andy the Blade were calling McCallum for parts of that game. I thought it were a poor shout, to be honest. I thought he looked really good.
Yeah, because they only looked dangerous down the other flank.
Yeah.
I thought McCallum did really well. And that's not anything against Sariki and Brooks because they played well.
Yeah,
It's the quality of Clark that gave the openings.
He had us on toast a couple of times, didn't he? Well, at one point where he ran through about 5 of our players.
He's a good player. You know, he's a good player. So you've just got to give him credit for that, and we handled him pretty well, to be fair. At 3-1, it doesn't flatter us.
No, I agree.
You know,
could have been 3-0 at first half.
Yeah, and probably should have been 4 or 5 at the end.
Yeah.
It's never a yellow card for the penalty. I've seen it back on Twitter. There is contact. It looks a penalty, but it would be soft.
Yeah.
But it looks a penalty.
Well, we were saying that Bamford's on, like we talk about Wilder, where you're going to get character flaws where he might feel like he's let himself down a little bit. You've got that with Bamford on the field as well, haven't you? For everything that he can give you in terms of his quality, you know that there's a dive in him, there's a little bit of poo-housery in him, that sort of thing. And I thought it was a dive. But if you're saying this contact is fair, he's certainly made the most of it. But it's disappointing to pick up 2 really soft yellow cards in it.
Yeah, I mean, he's left his leg in.
Yeah.
So there is contact, but it is a dive, isn't it? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But I thought it was very quiet. He led the line well, but there weren't a lot happening for him. And I said to my friends who I sit with, I says, it's time for him to come off. Let's get some legs on. And he scored. Yeah. So it was like, they're all giving me pelters. Like,
well, my dad was saying opposite, actually. We acknowledged that he'd been pretty quiet, but did okay when it came to him. But he was saying, you know, it'll all go wrong for us when Bamford comes off, don't you? And we thought when Tom Cannon was warming up, we thought Bamford's game was done.
Yeah, that's what we thought. And we were all saying, why don't we just bring Burrows on?
Yes.
You know,
I
and
suggested that to him.
And
That left-hand side.
double bank.
Yeah.
Double bank.
Because left back can be a bit more defensively minded.
Exactly.
Good delivery as well.
Exactly. And then exactly what Hoiver did, or Henry as we call him now. So Henry were down the right, and that ball he played across to O'Hare.
Yes.
Fantastic. Really good ball.
What's it? A little bit, some glimpses from Gus as well today. A little bit of the old Gus Hamer. Are we allowed to get excited about that, do you think?
No. Sorry, you want more than that, don't you? Yeah. I thought Gus was very good today. He looked at it. You know, he was chirpy.
Yeah.
He were at them. He were at the rest.
Looked interested, didn't he?
Yeah, he looked at it again. Whether that is because he's looking to get out, I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope not. And if a good Gus Hamer is in any team in this league, you know, on it, any team in this league, and he makes us stronger. The Gus that's been here this season doesn't. So if he's going to play like that, he plays. You know.
Good performance, mate. We're not mentioning the P word. Yeah, exactly. So we're just gonna leave it there. But
can I go?
Yeah, you can get yourself off. No, get yourself off. Get yourself off. Thanks for your shit.
Sorry for the start. He just dropped it on me.
You did a great job, mate. Did a great job, as always. Right, let's get back to some comments. I started it, so I know exactly where we are. I'm just going to scroll up to it and find it. Alessandro says, pre-kickoff, there were 19 games and 57 points to play for. That was a great performance from Blades and 3 gained. 15 more for safety first, then who knows. Also 2 great assists from Gus. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Top man, mate. Hope you're good. It was 2 great assists from Gus. Is this a bird's eye view or what? I know you had to zoom down for Andy the Blade, but come on, Jay. Mark Shaw says, on another note, it's nice to see Louis Marsh settling in at Falkirk. This is what our under-21s need. Agree with that? Has he got on score sheet recently or not? We don't know. Oh my! Just borrowing the great Pete Rogers phone here. This is the Callum Aware challenge that the goalkeeper got a booking for. Can you see that? Don't know if you can see it.
Hang on, what was the screen brightness?
What?
What was the screen brightness?
It's all right. You can see it. I can definitely see it. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, mate. It's a boot to studs to the face like that. Late should have been a red. Unbelievable. John says Bamford from Muppet to captain to hero. Replay showed the goalie tripped him. Where's VAR when you need it? Also, McGuinness didn't handle their penalty. Oh, didn't he? Interesting. I thought McGuinness had a decent game as well, but I have been a huge critic of Mark McGuinness. I still think he's fourth choice, but I think he's done okay today. I think Ben, getting somebody else on now who's shaking their head at the side of me. Somebody who has put a current player on their Mount Rushmore of Sheffield United players, and you'll see that footage later on the Blades Ramble. Come here. Bestow Brett. How's it going, pal?
All right, better now.
Brett, who has had to sit with the paupers today in one of his usuals, in his normal. His...
Oh, yeah.
Good job, no one can hear you, Jamie. So, shh.
Yeah, they get sitting in the pavilion. Like
So, excuse me. So, you had to sit with the paupers, didn't you, in your usual season ticket spot? What's that feel like?
I call him Dad, but he weren't happy either.
Unbelievable, mate. So, you've just been shaking your head when I was actually praising a performance of Mark McGuinness. Why are you shaking your head, pal?
I wouldn't say it was bad, but I wouldn't say he did anything. It was better than normal, but the McGuinness normal is still a 3.
So, are these the top scorers in the league? They're certainly the form side in the league, and I don't think they're really troubled us.
No,
How can you not praise your defence for that?
Well, they had about 2 of the best players out, attacking wise, and
Jack Clark's hardly a bad replacement.
I've had this argument with my dad.
Well, Gordon, you bang on, God. Why ain't you been teaching your lad better than this?
No, but I just thought McGuinness and me never fills me with confidence. There's no pace.
No, me, mate. No, me. I'm not saying.
And I don't think me had it as much. I do like me, but I don't think he had a great game today. McGuinness did well on that side.
We always say that this is a place for opinion, so you're not wrong. But I from my perspective, just in my opinion, I do shudder when I think about McGuinness and me together. They're our worst partnership. It's centre back 3 and centre back 4 together. But for today, yes, they've conceded a goal, which were a penalty, which somebody's now commenting should never have been.
Yeah.
So all things considered, effectively a clean sheet. But
I don't think.
How is that against the form team in the league? You've got to give him credit.
Oh no, I don't think he had a bad game. I just think for him it was an okay game. It's weird when you've got to call the player out as being good because they've had an average game, if you know what I mean.
Well, I thought he had a okay to good game today.
Compared to people like O'Hare,
Yeah, possibly.
his socks off and played
Oh, it's fantastic though.
Butcher.
Yeah.
Terry Butcher lookalike.
What did you listen? Right, just we know you're a big City fan. What did you think to City's performance today? Honest assessment.
On pitch or when they're having a go at goalkeeper after.
Oh, on the pitch because I loved him having a go at goalkeeper.
I made my day that. That's why he's on my Mount Rushmore.
Spoiler.
But I thought it was brilliant. All team, to be fair, played well. I think as a team we played good. Like I say, I couldn't say anything wrong with anyone. And Bamford played brilliant, led the line well. Referee, I'm not getting into that until Gazdun comes down, but
Yeah.
he didn't have the best opinion of mine.
Whether Gaz done his here in time, we've no idea. But I know you're one of the positive blades, but we're not mentioning the P word yet. All right, we're just enjoying today for what it is. Difficult trip to Millwall. No Bamford, no Tanganga, no Gyro, most likely. So that's our best spine done.
We've got Sosnowskis is going to kick in. Then we've got Bevan Beatty out at youth team. He can come on up front.
Brett, love the positivity, pal. Thanks for joining us, mate. All right, see you soon, pal. Nice one.
Testing.
I don't know what happened there. Hello there. Somebody new is coming to visit us. Hello again.
So Alan has come all the way from Australia to watch beautiful blades today, so he's our lucky mascot.
Hello there.
Hello, Alan. Are you stopping then?
I'm stopping for a while.
Okay.
I've been over to watch the Ashes.
All right.
So I've been with Barmy Army. Been flying the Sheffield United flag. Took the dual route T-shirt over.
Yeah. Nice.
Told everybody about Sheffield cricketers and all that. So yeah, it's been fantastic. I watched them all while I was away. Come back today, not expecting a great performance, but really surprised.
Yeah, me too.
And I thought I was very not impressed with Ipswich. I expected more. I thought Davis in the first half really controlled it. Looked like steel at the back, fitted in where the Dutch lad had missed out on.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, Hire is having the best season I've seen him have.
Me too.
And yeah, I was very, very nicely surprised on the performance. Very pleased.
Me too. Patrick Bamford, we're saying disappointing. However, I don't know if you've seen it back, the second booking, some are now saying he did actually touch him and bring him down. What were your thoughts on it?
From where I was sat, I didn't have an opinion on it. I've just watched it on somebody's phone.
Yeah.
I see the keeper come out. He comes out with a dangling leg, right? And I'm still undecided. I'll have to watch on the main TV. It looks like he's got a contact, and then Bamford's like gone for that. If he hadn't have gone with the dive, he'd have got away with it. So I'm the jury's still out on it, but he won us the game. And he could have lost it.
Yeah, I agree. To be fair, he did get that third goal that settled everybody down. He gets sent off with 5 minutes to go. Very disappointing, misses Millwall now, but we've also seen a better performance from Gus today, I thought. Any thoughts on Gus Hamer's performance?
On Hamer? Yeah, Gus is just class. He's just class. He just gets on the ball and he whips a volley as anybody can't do.
Form is temporary.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, the level he's playing at, it seems so easy for him, but it's his injuries. Just don't know what's happening with his injuries at the moment, but I hope we can still keep hold of him.
But I think we will.
Well, it's all about the owners.
Yeah,
it's all about the owners now, what they want to do.
Do you think there's still something to fight for this season, or do you think we have to focus on next year now and be sensible about it?
Well, I think if they'd have lost today, then I thought the season would have been over. Because why spend a lot of money in January, right, to chase something? Yeah. Then I agree with you. I would then be planning on next season, looking on the wage bill, looking on all this lot. But they're a game in hand. They win that game in hand, the 6 points off.
So don't get me excited. Al, love it. Thank you for making the trip back. You've got to come next time, and make sure we keep this run going.
I'm here for a while, so yeah, I'll be back over the Gold Coast.
Top man, nice one. Great to see you. Thank you, pal. Brilliant. Thank you. What?
She's already asked.
What's he said? Tell it. All right, it's coming.
Not committed.
Why you coming on? All right, okay. Patty B, we're going to have words. Big win, says John. Cooper kept us in it, but their keeper saved them a few times. Only downside was Bamford's red card. Refs do my head in, they spoil games. Dave Morwood says, what a performance by everyone. Super Cooper deserved a clean sheet. I missed the award of a penalty, was it? Was it a penalty? Do you mean... Anyway, safe journey, Jamie. Enjoy tonight. Up all the rambles, up the blades, all the positive 6, like and subscribe. Dave, in terms of was it a penalty? People are saying it was. People are saying it was now. It looked like a dive to me, if I'm honest. But people are now saying it was a pen. Paul says, like watching a different team to Southampton. Hopefully Davis is okay, and Hamer, they made the difference in midfield, up the blades, up the ramble. Well, we're saying as well, we've now got a week, haven't we, till Millwall, so that's a decent little rest. Hopefully Davis can recover. I thought he played really well today, and a couple of others who hadn't had much game time. I wouldn't be against that team going again, obviously without Bamford, who's not going to be in contention, but I thought we looked well as a side today. Good to see the old Cooper is back, says Joe. Completely agree. I'm doubling down, that keeper trips him, says Jack. Everyone talking about looking at the angle behind. He shows the keeper going in, and Bamford falling. He clips his foot from where I'm sat, right in front. Joe says we've got the most athletic fullbacks in the league. So physical and agile. I think they slip under the radar. I think that's probably fair. I think they're very athletic. Cooper back to full strength. O'Hare must have done 20k today. Kialti says we look so much better when McCallum is playing. M3M Gunner says, what a game. First of all, was great to meet you, Jimmy, and the Ramblers in the railway earlier. Yes, you too, pal. Excuse me. Good lads. Cooper was awesome. Callum O'Hare was awesome. And as usual, Bamford, wide dive. Yes, father? What? We've only been on half hour. I'm getting the thumb from Andy the Blade. Come on, he wants to get home. Ridiculous. Phil Crooks says, hi all, definitely a pen on Bamford. There you go, we're having different opinions now. Maury just says, boom. Nice one, Maury. Ray says, imagine if we had a fit Tom Davies who could play more than a couple of games. It's a big shame. Sounds like he was superb. Thanks, Jordy. John Motson coming in for the save. Great result today, says George. It's not easy. It's warm in here as well. But I'm in that danger zone, you know, because I'm wearing white. If I take my jacket off now and there's like wet patches all over, it's just not a good look, is it? So, Jamie, I'm sick of this bird's eye view. What are we doing? Come on, crouch. All right, okay. He's got a beer glass holding his arm up. It's ridiculous. I tell you what, the Ramble never changes. We may look more professional. We definitely are not. Cooper, man of the match, must have fun in Oz. Jamie, you are coming on before the end. And behave yourself. Sure, going to hold it for him. Speaking of which, the man who you can hear, you can't tempt people with that voice and not come on and do your bit. So come on, here we go.
David knows, he really knows where the wind, I know whispers blow. Smelly breeze, he's in the know. David knows, steals the show.
Over there. He's done it again. Just gives me this microphone and runs off. How are we doing? All right. I was talking to everyone, Jamie, but how are you? How's your arm? So yeah, quite the result today. Certainly, we were walking in, and Aaron says to me, "How do you think we're going to get on?" And I said, "I'll take a point." And we've done the most Sheffield United things and gone and absolutely smashed them. Here he is. Come and say hello.
Hi.
What did you think of that?
I think we played well,
Yeah.
but we were pressing too much,
Okay.
and we left big gaps so they could like get some crosses.
Yeah, I think that there were times where we might have been better just sitting off them a little bit. We made some space in the middle of the park, perhaps by over pressing at times. Disappointing thing for me was Bamford. I think looking ahead to Millwall, I think he gave the ref a decision to make that he didn't need to, which is really disappointing for a guy of his experience, especially after kicking the advertising audit. Great goal though, great take. I think I've gone against the grain because I've heard a few people today calling out Cooper as man of the match. I thought Cooper was excellent, and it was like watching Cooper from last season, but I'd give it, despite two slightly wayward shots, I'd give it to Andre Brooks. I thought going forward and defensively he was absolutely outstanding. Who was your man of the match, Aaron?
Michael Cooper.
Cooper.
Yeah.
It was like looking at Cooper last season, wasn't it? I think my favourite bit with Cooper today was when I think we got a free kick and one of their players kicked it to him and he pretended to try and save it through his arms and deliberately let it go through his hands and go behind. It reminded me of Dean Henderson. You won't remember Dean Henderson. If you were Chris Wilder then, and we've got a week to go before the end of the transfer window, what positions do you think are most important for us to try and recruit for?
A centre back, a centre mid, and a left-hander up front.
Left hand up front. So what, instead of Gus or...
Yeah, Gus is the only one who really goes up on the left.
How do you think Gus played today compared to how he has been this season?
I think it wasn't his best game.
Okay.
He's done better.
Okay.
And he was just trying to do too much at points where he just...
Okay.
Well, he did get some good assists.
It was a really good pass for O'Hare, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Pardon?
Poor O'Hare.
Yeah. But do you think he should have, the keeper should have been sent off?
Yeah, definitely. But he scored. That's what impacted instead of...
Fair. Anything else you want to say before we pass this back to the main man?
Subscribe to Blades Ramble.
Yep, subscribe if you haven't already. And
Yeah, great stuff. I'm giving this back.
Dave the Nose, Aaron the Nose, what a ledge. Nice one, mate. Hair looks really well as well, by the way. Nice one. Top man. Good to see you, pal. Right. Good work, David boy. Good work, mate. Are we on for 3 Maddy Blades tomorrow?
No, you know that.
Oh, yeah, you said you can't do it, did you? Just me and Mountain.
Monday night?
Monday could work.
Monday night.
I have to release a Michael Brown Q&A in the meantime.
Yeah, you should.
I do that, you know. Mate, how good were today, by the way?
Brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. It's such a Sheffield United thing to do, though, isn't it?
I know, we said that. We said that before the game. It's typical. We're going to go and beat them today.
Yeah, they looked ordinary at times, didn't they, Ipswich? But then I said on the way out, it just shows at this level how 2 or 3 of your top players not being available, the effect it has.
Yeah.
And I think it obviously affected them massively. But I think we had the right game plan for it.
But we've got 2 or 3 big players out as well. So
we did, but we adapted.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And we set up really well. And we worked, you know, they put the work in, which I think was really pleasing. And they got the people that deserved the goals, got the goals, I think, for the work that they put in. You know, Brooksy, O'Hare. I mean, O'Hare, despite the fact that he nearly had his head taken off.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Pete's just shown me. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, this is the point we were talking about. All of us sat around in the stand was, how is it a yellow?
Yeah.
So it's either nothing or it's a red.
If you've connected with his face, how is it yellow?
Well, he's kind of dived, but put his foot right up when you've got a player coming towards you. If that's not dangerous play, I don't know what it is. So, yeah, you need to go and get the main man over there.
Siddy's here. We might have to try and get Siddy on.
Go off now.
No, it's running it. He's going to run away.
No, it's going to go off in here.
Oh, right. Okay. Nice one. Right, before we do, John Motson. Come on, thank you, David boy. Appreciate it, mate, as always. Oh, hang on, wait.
Is there any way I can zoom into?
Not yet. There probably is, but I'm not going to let you touch it, Jay.
Jordan Motson, the man on the mic, painting the match with a sound so right. Sheffield's pride, every fan can see. He's the voice of the Blades, their melody.
Johnny boy! How's it going, pal?
I am very, very well after that. Very well, because I were a bit pessimistic we had before game.
Yeah.
And I thought we were going to get beat comfortably today. But what a performance. What a performance from the boys. Every player gave 110%. And that's all I wanted today. Like, if I can see him getting 110% and we lost that game, I could walk away happy.
I know.
But to get a 3-1 win.
We're saying this, and I know you'll agree, it's just typical United, isn't it, that to go and beat best in league?
It is, especially after them last two performances. Obviously, we had 2 men sent off at Charlton, but that Southampton performance was crap. And I had to suffer that. You did. I had to suffer it trying to set it ship on stream.
Just
we can get him on.
It's all right. Oh, is he coming?
I'm talking quick.
All right, okay. My dad did say that there was a slight different side to Jordan Motson at Charlton that none of us have seen before.
It weren't against the players. It were against the referee. I were absolutely livid against the referee. But don't matter now, it's gone. We've won today. I'm happy. I'm forgetting about our performance there and the referee's performance. Although I thought today's referee were equally as bad. So I think I've got an agenda against referees. Gaz Dunn's going to hate me. He's going to hate me.
Gaz should be knocking about soon somewhere. Apparently, we're going to be joined by Siddy Peck in a minute, so that will be incredible. If that's the case, it's going to be one of them.
I'm the same. Quite happily dip out.
Oh, I know, mate. I know.
Keep me chatting while he comes.
It's all right. We're chilled, aren't we, Jordan?
Back is Monday.
Oh, Jamie.
Oh, Jamie Dumpling, what are you doing?
Did it go? Is it back? Right, I think we're back. Hang on. Hey, we're back. I think we're back. I hope we're back. Oh, the Blades!
Blade.
Yeah, that's passing the microphone. It's still working. I'm good. I'm pleased with that. How you doing, mate? You okay? What's your name?
Luca. My name is Luca.
Oh, brilliant. Look who's here, though, as well, to talk to us. Hey! City. How's it going, pal? You okay?
Good, thank you. All good. Especially after the win.
I know. What a win today. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Top, best team in league on form. We go and we're sure that we're just as good as anybody in this league, surely.
No, yeah, we definitely are. When we're on our A game and we show that, I think we can bring that to any team in this division.
Does it give the lads confidence that there's still something to fight for this season and there's still something there for the Tech-in? We're not giving up on the season, are we?
No, of course not. You can't. You never can. It's still tight, and I think just game by game and never say never.
Yeah, I think we've seen a lot of decisions go against us recently, and some could say very harsh decisions. But in a way, do you think that galvanises the team to sort of brings us a little bit closer together and thinks, well, everybody's against us, we're going to stick together and fight as best we can?
Yeah, no, I think the groups are it's a close knit group. Yeah. It's a close knit group. I think we're all together. We've been unlucky in a way in the decisions, but hopefully the luck comes our way and we go on a little run, which we're all aiming to do. And if we keep performing like we did today, then
nice one. How are you feeling as well? Are you feeling fit, feeling ready to go again?
Yeah, I feel good.
I
feel good. I've come back from my injury. Played a big against Shelton, Southampton, got through that today, got through. I feel good. Ready.
You get a bit of time off now that we've got 3 points?
Maybe Tuesday.
Top man. Cheers, City. Thanks, mate.
Cheers. Thank you.
Top man. City Peck on the Blades Ramble. What a legend. What is happening to this channel, by the way? What is happening? Absolutely incredible. Jordan Motson, no, he wants to come back in, but he's not. We're done with Jordan Motson. We're bringing in Petey Rogers before he goes. How's it going, pal?
Hey, mate. You all right?
Yeah, sorry that you've got to follow City Peck, mate, but...
oh, well, God, our best goal.
How did you feel that went today?
A lot better than what I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest. Kieran, come here.
Come on, Kieran.
My grandson's here.
Oh, you're not old enough to have a grandson.
I'm 58.
You're well old enough to have a grandson. Kieran, what did you think to performance today? Caleb.
Caleb.
That's what Caleb. No, I didn't say Caleb. I would never say that. Caleb, what did you think to performance today, pal?
I think we played pretty well. I think Ben Mee didn't have a great game, but other than that, I think we played very good.
But he did have the alternative header.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Yes, he did, my friend. There's always these little bits that you've got to pick up on, aren't there, as well, which are really important to overall performance. So, what did you think to Gus's performance today, Caleb?
I think he played quite well.
Yeah.
All right, I think.
He's not been at his best, has he?
I thought he grew into the game. He was a lot better. He made Bamford's goal, didn't he?
Yeah, and that pass through to O'Hare, incredible, mate.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Who would you get man of the match, Jimmy?
Michael Cooper for me. He got the man of the match,
but
I thought,
I did say to them round there, Coops.
He's
back to his best.
Yeah, I think so. And if not already, very nearly back to his best.
I think what he did, he dropped his wallet on his foot. So that's it. I'm only joking. I'm sorry.
Nice one, mate. So rolling into Millwall next week, are we confident?
Well, they've got
no Tanganga, no Gyro, no Bamford. How are we feeling?
Yeah, but they've got bloody Banny Banana, haven't they? So
they might have they got him already? Is it definitely?
No, I think yeah.
He said his goodbyes today.
Says goodbyes. We're laughing.
That is typical. Bannon's never beat Sheffield United. No. He's going to rock up for Millwall and they're going to do us, are they?
You know what it is, Jimmy? Because he's bottling it again.
Yeah, that Bamford. Yeah, that Bannon. Bottled it again.
Bottling again. Ole, ole. Bottling again.
I knew that. I did that on purpose because I knew. Right, top man.
Got to shoot.
All right, cheers, pal. Cheers. See you soon. See you, Caleb. Ta-ra, mate. Have a good one. See you, pal. Nice one. Yeah. You can't follow City Peck, can you, unfortunately, but Pete's done a great job there. I don't know how much better we can get than that, if I'm honest. I'm just going to catch some super chats before I miss them, because I'm going to have to scroll through some comments now. Buy Jamie Dumpling a pint on me, says Daz. We will do. We will do. He sent us $20 from New Zealand to buy you a pint, as Daz. So we'll get you a pint, pal. Enjoy the trip, fella. My trip to Oz in '96 changed my life forever. Up the blades, up the Ramble. And Nick Cook, absolute legend. Great to see you back on here, pal. Evening, Jimmy and the Ramblers. In my opinion, Bamford was fouled. Keeper caught his legs. Love that. Gus showed a spark. His redemption arc started this match. You just watch. I hope you're right, pal. Apologies if the question into Sidney Peck was obvious. I'm asking him some questions that I wasn't expecting to see him, obviously. I always like, it's like, why are you asking obvious questions? Well, I didn't really know what to ask him, to be honest. Well, I was buzzing. Jamie Dumpling saying stuff to me. You can only hear my response, but anyway, let's get back to some comments. Who has not had a comment read? Let's get on to those people. Apologies if I don't get anything. Andy the Blade saying his goodbyes, I think, already, but we're not ready to finish. Blade 375 says, evening, Jimmy. What a win. Great performance. Full of character. I am going to get Jamie on. Full of character and determination. After feeling low on hope and belief, they go and play like that. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. What a boy Sidney Peck is, by the way. Yeah, I agree, pal. Daniel says, hi, Jimmy and everyone. Cooper was the MVP today with Brooks a close second. Papa Blade says Coops was commanding in the box the first time this season. Brilliant. Henry looked good when he came on too. Paddy B, a big loss against Millwall. Graham says not able to watch the match. CBS don't show all the champ games apart from Disney FC. Text mate at half time, he said they were brilliant, just need to lose the dross and get 2 or 3 quality ins up Chuck. Up the Blades says if it bleeds gaming. Isaac says can't decide man of the match out of Gus, Brooks and Coops. That was a pen on Bamford, says 2009 Blades. Mr. V says great game Jimmy today, Jimmy. Gus and Cal together with Bamford works well, and we should stick with it when they're all available. Thoughts on that, Andy the Blade, big friend of Mr. V?
Yes, I agree. Whatever Mr. V says, I agree.
He said. Gus and Cal together with Bamford works.
I heard it. Yeah, I agree.
Right, okay. Fair enough. I thought you were just saying I didn't hear what you said, but I agree with whatever Mr. V says. Give Dumpling a hug and a kiss for him. I'll give him a hug for you, Mr. V. And to say goodbye. All the Blades, up all the Rambles. Cooler King says, evening, Jim. Great performance and great result. I'm delighted to have been proved totally wrong. You and me both, pal. Slightly jammy to go in 2-0. Harsh. But overall, clearly the better side on the day. It's back on. We're not talking about it. Cody says that foul on the keeper on O'Hare was definitely a red. Yes, it was. Should have asked him how O'Hare was, shouldn't I? Blade of the Manor says everyone played well. Cooper is back to his best, but United's indiscipline, earning red and yellow cards is a huge problem because it starts at the top with Wilder. We've beat Ipswich and people are still blaming Wilder. Come on, Blade of the Manor. I'm just looking for a David Webster comment here. I can't find it anywhere. Lil Bully says great performance. I thought we were lucky to get away with the chances that we gifted to him. Yeah, I think we were a bit sloppy at times. Brooks' upturn is unbelievable, says Dempsey. Tying him down is top of my list, up the Blades. Hang on, Baldwin brilliantly is loitering behind me. Yes. Hello there.
I'm saying hello to you. I'll tell you who I am in a minute, but you used to go to school apparently with my next door neighbour, Gavin Kay. Remember Gavin Kay?
I know who you are. You are some relation to Sidney.
His granddad.
Yes, Gav K. Shout out to Gav if he's watching.
Yeah.
Top mate of mine, been on holiday with Gav and all sorts. And he spoke to me 3 years ago about Sidney and said, certainly that he knew you and that he was a brilliant player and to watch out for him. And how has he been proven right?
Yeah, he's come on a bundle. Yeah.
How proud are you of what he's been doing?
Oh, words don't express it, really. It's really proud of him. Yeah. Absolutely.
He's a great lad as well in terms of his character around the place.
What I like is he's got time for people outside after the game who pay his wages.
He's the first person to come on without any sort of persuasion or anything like that. Just come over and had a chat with us. It's been great, really relaxed. What do we have to do to tie him down?
Well, that's a difficult question, really, because if you're looking for development, you don't know, do you? And I would have liked them, personally, I would have liked them to stay in the FA Cup so that they come up against the Premier side, and then that tests them.
Absolutely.
And that would have tested City as well.
His injury came at such an unfortunate time for him because he was really starting to pull the strings in the middle for us, and obviously now he's back in the side, which is great, but sometimes takes you a little bit to get back into that form, and we just hope he can sort of get back to those levels that we saw pre-injury. It's unfortunate timing, weren't it?
It takes its time, and I feel for the players because I think some of them have been rushed a bit. You know,
Arblaster's another, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's great though. I think the nucleus of the squad. It's such a shame how this season's gone, really, because we're good enough to be further up the table, in my opinion. We're all going to say that because we're Blades fans, but you see today what we can do to the form side in the league, and the ability in the squad is right up there, isn't it?
Absolutely. It shows you examples of the Championship. Anyone can beat anyone, but when these have got their best side out, they can give anyone a game.
So what you're saying is Sid's very happy here and he wants to stay and commit.
I can't speak for Sid.
I'm only kidding, obviously. Listen, thank you for coming and making it on. Thank you. Great to meet you too.
I'll let Gavin know that Gavin.
Speak to Gavin. Give him my best because he's a good mate of mine and I ain't seen him for ages. But lovely to meet you. Thanks a lot. See you soon. Sidney Peck's granddad live on the Blades Ramble. What is happening? Yeah, I know his dad. I think his dad might probably be here. He usually follows him around everywhere and supports him. So we could have the Peck family on. They're always welcome. Isaac says 9 points off with a game in hand. Not saying playoffs are on, but they aren't off. We're not talking about that tonight, I'm afraid. We're not allowed to talk about it. Corinthia Blades says, is your brother behind you? No, my brother's not here, pal. Yes, lads, up the borough. Yes, my boy. Yes, my boy. Yes, lads, up the borough, up the Blades. Wrexham's stronger squad than us. Tell Callum he's clueless. I always tell Cal he's clueless. Don't you worry about that. Matilda Shakes, the soundtrack to the Ramble. If you're not already, go and support local bands. Support Blades. Shout out to Joel, who's the biggest Blade of them all. Great result today. Cooper was absolutely class. Consistency now, please. Blades, up the Ramble, up the Shakes. Absolutely right. Little Bully says, I've slagged Cooper off many times this season, but wow, he was fantastic today. And hope he carries this form forward. But I think he's deserved, or not deserved, because we don't know. We always suspect there's been an underlying issue with Cooper's fitness. But he has not played well this season for whatever reason. Today, and I think going into this game, he's got progressively better. But today was his best performance of the season for me. Ian says, Wilder's indiscipline bleeds down to the players, but what a performance. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Some can't help but just have a little nudge. Can't enjoy a 3-1-er, but you're right, Ian. That's not me being salty. Maybe it is a little bit. Just enjoy it, though, is my message. Michael says, brilliant result today. But like I said last week with the sending offs, that was Bamford, but they are the best squad in the league. Loves Poison says, great win, Blades today. Up the Blades. Like and subscribe. Up the Ramble. Cal O'Hare and Cooper Brooks. Wow. Jam says, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Absolutely right they do. Absolutely right they do. Jordan Motson, the man on his bike. How's it going, pal?
I'm on my bike now, don't I? I have to take people home. It's not like me. Up
the Blades. Shout out, Mrs. Motson. Hey.
Where's Bannon gone?
Where's your Bannon gone? Oh, bless them all. Proper statement win against the team who's been in and around the top 2. Says, I love the 90s. I love the 90s too. Statman Jack, I called a win. Yes, you did, my mate. Yes, you did. Chris Colchin, congratulations on your Sam getting a professional deal with the Blades, first and foremost. Platinum Ramble is Chris. Hi, Jimmy. Hope you're well. Great result today. I wish I was there with you and the Ramblers. I'm not writing off the playoffs just yet. We can't say the P word, Chris. Cooper, man of the match. Let's get back on a winning run. Up the Blades, up all the Rambles. Bladesman says, great match. All played well. Never a penalty, but Bamford did dive. Let's see where we are after the next 5 games, 3 of which are in the bottom 3. Batman Lou says, middle of the park so important. Jim started with 2 proper players in City and Tom. No surprise at the outcome. Russ says, what a superb performance. Cooper, man of the match for the rest. The rest were 7s and 8s. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Thom says, hey up, Jimmy. Jim Bob had to come straight home, unfortunately. Seeing Dumpling earlier, though, legend. What a performance. Best of the season, in my opinion. Cooper back to his best. Davis outstanding. Onwards, up the blades, up the Ramble. Regal Smokes. Lee, what's going on here? Lee's taking over the camera work and it's shoddy already. Regal Smoke says, brilliant stuff. The Blades love to tease us just when we think it's over. Chris says, off on a night out, now made even better by a lovely win and a glorious Sheffield double. Hope you all have a good time this evening. Blades, up the Blades, up the Ramble. Let's have a look. Who's not had it? Oh, there's a few that's not had comments read. Pro Brad says, "Though we're brilliant today. Cooper should get man of the match. Totally redeemed himself." Chris says, "Bamford out for 3 games. It's 1 game. 2 yellows is a 1 game ban." Do we get a striker now? Need points. It's only the 1 game he misses, Chris. Tom Not From says, contentious game, but wow, Cooper's back. Philippe says, travelled back from France yesterday, Eurostar, not ferry. Yes, my ferry friend. With work colleague and Ipswich fan, £20 win or lose wager, £40 richer tonight. He has to make me a cup of tea every day next week in the office. Very satisfying, my mate. Very satisfying. Cad says, brilliant today after the fantastic 9-man performance at Charlton. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. James says, you don't mind the cold when the Blades win and it's a top performance. Rob Vaughan, who was here, he's still here, says, again, we can get this started for Cooper. Let's have a look. Ben says, hi, Jimmy. It took 15 minutes to get going. Thought we would rue those 2 missed chances, me too. But credit for clinical finishing after that. Felt for me. Felt for Ben, me. Legs just weren't there for him today. I agree. I thought he looked very leggy today. Up the Blades, up the Ramble, like and subscribe. Mark Meldrew says, outstanding today. Need to see Bamford's second yellow back, but the first yellow is a joke. Furlong should have been off for trying to get Gus sent off. Brooks, Sariki, Peck, O'Hare, Davis, Bamford, outstanding. Where's your Cooper shout, Mark Meldrew? Where's your Cooper shout? Kickboxing Blade says, hiya. Big Patrick Bamford, number 45, to the tune of Big Patrick Bamford, number 45. Yes, yes, yes. Big Patrick Bamford, number 45, to the tune of Brimful of Asher. Big Patrick Bamford, number 45. Yeah, they all go shy when microphone goes in the face. Right. Love that shout, by the way, from Kickboxing Blade. Hiya. Matt Lockblade says, evening, Jimmy. Fantastic shift from the lads today. A well-deserved, unexpected result. Cheers to all the Ramblers for a great afternoon as well. Had a blast. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Romeo Dunn says, what a win. Proved me wrong. Not what I expected. Absolutely right. Boom, says Will. Will the Plug. Great performance. Sadly, still don't see playoffs as a possibility, but that means I can just enjoy these performances and appreciate how far we've come from the start of the season. Up the Blades, up the Ramble, like and subscribe. That is the best self-preservation I have known. Well said, Will the Plug. No chance of playoffs. Too inconsistent, says Mike. But on our day, I think we're the best side, the third best side in the league. Darren says, good luck, Jamie Dumpling in Australia. Kel says, hi, Jimmy. Hope you're well. What a great win for the Blades. Cooper was our hero today. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Like and subscribe. Riff says, next gen is better than originals. Well done, Aaron. Cody says, I would like to say it was a privilege and an honour to finally meet you and the legend Andy the Blade. Great to meet you too, Cody. Because I got learning difficulties, I thought to try and be posh, which I'm not, lol, up the Blade. I thought you were great, mate, and you did yourself really proud. Pleasure to meet you, pal, and thank you for coming and saying hello. Sean says, I said after the Southampton game, I wouldn't be surprised if we won today. We were excellent, many talking points, but I thought McCallum was excellent, as was Peck. Shame about the red. Right, okay. City Peck. Oh, here we go. Look, this is where City's come on. This is what I wanted to have a look at. Hi, Peck. You are a superstar, says Kel. Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. Kel says, Jimmy, what a party. Great celebration around. Hope you are buzzing. Yeah, Cooper's without a doubt the man of the match. I'm starting to lose me. my voice again. So, SUFC Loyal says, you know what, Jimmy, never been a knocker, but I take my hat off to you for where the Ramble is heading. So many varying types of media going on. Shows you're working hard and creating for the Blades. Thank you, my mate. We're trying, aren't we? We're trying. Hurst got a very good reception. Dave's lad, innit? Loyal says, what a fantastic live this is. Hats off to you, Jimmy. Playing into your hands a bit, but if you aren't there, the opportunities don't arise. Wow, well done, Ramble. Thank you, mate. I didn't see that coming, says Wayno. Well played, the Blades. Oh Lord, Michael Brown says Barry Bannon's left Chef Wednesday as they can't afford to keep him. That's true. I made the lights in the background, says Tom. Congratulations, pal. Well done there. Very good lights, I can confirm. Shelton says, up the Blades, up the Ramble. Hey, Jimmy, what a win could be. This could be the catalyst that starts our season. What are we, 28 games in? Starting the season. I tell you what, we are clutching there, pal. Blaggers says, Andrea Brooks is a bit of consistency away from being a £20 million player. Loved today. Wasn't expecting it. Up the Blades, and it's still on, even if we aren't allowed to talk about it. We're not allowed to talk about it, so we're just going to move on. Rob Vaughan says, City Peck, I love that player interaction. Ollie McBurney or Patrick Bamford, says Michael Brown. Patrick Bamford, because we sponsor him. Love Ollie McBurney as well, though. What a double save. Cooper's back, says Daz. John says, it's the hope that kills you, Blades. I thought Wednesday's result was season over. Now there's a glimmer. Keeps the season going and would rather have heartbreak later than going out with a whimper. Nige says, fantastic saves from Cooper, fantastic performance. And I know Rob Vaughan is right behind me. Hello, my mate. I can see you. Right, but for now, we're going to welcome in, before we wrap up, the one, the only, the legend, the Ramble royalty that is Jamie Dumpling, making his final appearance for some time in person on the Ramble. Yeah, because I'd like to think that you'll still be a part of it, even though you're moving away.
HD and all, HD. We've got good cameras now.
We've got good cameras, haven't we?
And I think the guy who's been doing it and all needs a bit of a raise.
You've been really impressed today with camera work, haven't you, in terms of the kit that we've now got on the Ramble?
Well, the kit's there, just not the actual... It's still the Ramble at heart, where at one point it disconnected. And then you get City Peck on that. I don't think I've seen more of a Ramble live show apart from last night, where Lou Walker and Russ were both on, and they were doing the watch along for Derby versus West Brom. Tune into that if you can. Go back and watch it. Very entertaining.
Jamie, I'm going to leave you to say a few words to the Ramble audience, because you are very much a loved member of our community. I'm going to come back and have a chat with you, but I want you to have your little spotlight for a moment. So here you go, pal.
Right. Hello. This is a bit awkward. Overall, I've been today. Thanks, Lee. Thanks for that. Really polite. I've been behind the camera today, helping out with some of the stuff that's coming out later on. Lee, you need to up. You can't sit on my head. Thank you. And I've been the cameraman. What Lee's doing now, not as good as me. But overall, I've overheard a lot of the people saying good luck and everything. I want to say thanks to everyone. I think someone donated $20 for me to have a pint. Thank you for that. Yeah, we'll get it done. But overall, thank you. I'm really honoured that people care about me this much. I didn't realise. I've had a lot of people come up to me today as well, which were a big surprise. But I'm really flattered where I just didn't expect it, where I've realised that people do like me quite a lot, surprisingly. But overall, just thank you. It's been a pleasure. And I will be back on eventually. You'll probably see me every now and again. Not as often as usually am, but I'll come on every now and again. But in person, we'll be back either for the playoffs, fingers crossed, or the night. The night where we'll be doing it probably for Derby maybe, or whatever it is, I don't know, but I'll definitely be back in person next season. Thank you.
Jamie Dumpling, what an absolute, don't go anywhere. You're an absolute legend, mate. And I just want to say as well, Jamie is one of those people that makes the community what it is. We've got a lot of these people that are pillars of what we do. And I know you see my mug mostly, you see other people now, which is, I love that. But Jamie is one of those. Like last night, for example, he's joked about the watch along that almost went watch wrong, and he was ready on standby to jump in because I asked him to. It wasn't like he was putting his hand up to say, I want to do it. But he was ready on standby to save the stream if Russ couldn't get back on and to help Lou out. Just little things that nobody sees. Today, we've had some work for midnight, which I'm really privileged to be able to do. Jamie's come early to be our cameraman and hold the camera so we can get different types of footage. But this is the sort of people in our community, and Jamie has been here from the very early days. I just want to say thank you, mate. I hope you have an absolutely brilliant time in Oz. You're a fantastic part of what we do. And yeah, do you want to be the man to sign us out tonight?
The stream ended now. It's ended up like college. Yeah.
We're going to end the stream, but you're going to the stream in the Ramble fashion. Let me just. I'll just get through the last couple of comments so we don't miss people out. Eamon says, can't believe we won, Jimmy, today. I was so shocked with the result, onwards and upwards. Nick Cook says, you've got to love Jamie. You have, mate. We'll have to go get him that pint now. Rudston says, massive result. Lose 1-0 at Charlton and Southampton, but make Ipswich look like cannon fodder. Can't make you up. Cooper's the best keeper in the league. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. And Chef Paul says, the Ramble has landed. Even the players are seeking you out, Jimmy. Good luck down under Jamie. It's been emotional. Jamie, you know how to sign us off, don't you, pal?
Come on, you red and white wizards.
Over